Good morning and welcome to Weird Austin Morning, the show dedicated to making sure you know how cool Austin is. Every week, we visit old stomping grounds, check out new things to do, talk to cool Austin friends, and listen to Austin music. I'm Valerie. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we hope you're having a weird Austin morning. Today we discovered Tiny Grocer, a tiny grocery store in Hyde Park. There is also another location on South Congress, but today we discovered the Hyde Park location. It is more than a tiny grocery store. It is more than a coffee shop. It is more than a deli. It truly feels like a neighborhood hangout. There is certainly a special vibe when you come into Tiny Grocer. It is so cool. Now, if you don't live in the neighborhood, they do have a parking lot. Sometimes that deters people from trying new places and going to do new things. They do have parking spaces. At the times I have been there, there's usually no problem parking. They have normal things a grocery store would have. However, they do have more unique versions of those things. And it is just a cute lunch place. But where I find the extra magic in Tiny Grocer is it's a great place to have a morning coffee meeting. If you need to meet someone before work, they open at 8 o'clock and there are a ton of tables inside or outside depending on how cool the weather is that day. But it's just a great place to meet. If somebody is needing to eat breakfast, there are a lot of breakfast things to grab. If they just want a coffee, they have fantastic coffee, and it is such a loungy vibe and relaxing in a gorgeous space. It feels very professional. So if you do need to have a morning meeting, this is the place. They have deli stuff, they have baguettes, they have tacos, they have a fancy deli chicken salad you can grab and go. You gotta try Tiny Grocer. Now, another thing we discovered is Joe's Coffee has a few locations around town. And the location they call Red River location, but it's really on East 51st Street, has a drive-thru, which is a totally new concept to me for Joe's Coffee. I thought if I wanted a Joe's Coffee, I had to go all the way to South Congress and park and do all the things. However, now I can go to East 41st Street and grab a Joe's Coffee. They have seating inside and outside in a huge parking lot where HEB is. So if you're ever meeting somebody and you don't want to worry about parking, this is a great place to come and have a meeting. They also have 2-for-1 iced turbo drinks on Tuesdays after a certain time of day. So those are a famous iced coffee, kind of chocolate hazelnut iced drink that they make. So check out the Joe's Red River drive-thru location. There's a super unique bookstore that is also a coffee shop, and this is in the Hyde Park area. It definitely has that small town, going to a bookstore, maybe buying something new to discover. Super cute bookstore that also sells beer and wine and coffee. They have great little croissants and snacks and different things to order, and tables inside and outside, depending on the temperature and what you're in the mood for. They do have a parking lot, so if you want to check out this bookstore, it's a super easy thing to drive by, grab a parking spot, and then go tour the bookstore. Now, one amazing, unique Austin business that we discovered recently is Cinful Sweets on Burnett Road. When you come into the shop, you will be absolutely blown away. Cynthia Romreal has created truly a unique place to buy custom, creative, gorgeous, beautiful chocolate gifts. We can't really explain how great these are. You have to see them in person. We love the teacher pencils. They're only $5 and they look like $1 million. They have these chocolate covered Rice Krispie treats. I mean, there's just so much unique candies and cookies, and they have chocolate candies, but they also have fruit candies. They have a table where you can sit and just order a drink. Order one chocolate if you want and just enjoy the space. It's really a cool, creative vibe in there because these chocolates are a work of art. I cannot tell you enough how impressive this store is, and one of the really cool things is they have custom breakables. So instead of having a huge cake at your party, you can order a breakable, and it comes with a little mallet that is a handmade designed giant chocolate that you just break apart and you eat it. This custom dragon piece, they let us go backstage to see some of the work of what was going on, and we just couldn't believe it. This is one piece of candy. It's a custom dragon, and it's just amazing. They also have chocolate records, and they were making custom chocolate records for a client the day that we stopped in. Truly, this is a creative chocolate factory like no other. Cynthia has created a unique business that can go all the way from just coming in and enjoying one piece of candy to catering for a huge party. It's like a chocolate museum. You've got to check this place out. Since we were blown away by handmade chocolate craftsmanship of Cinful Sweets, we decided to go stop over on Spicewood Springs Road at Edis Chocolates and Bakery. They also have pretty unique chocolates, a huge assortment. You can pick and choose and make a chocolate box. And they have cookies, they have croissants, they have little pound cake slices. They have ice cream, and they have cakes. I feel like the greatest thing about Edis is if you are having a dinner party and you need individual desserts for individual taste and dietary needs, they have vegan cupcakes. They have gluten-free cupcakes. They have all different flavors of individual desserts ready to grab and go. So you could get a unique dessert for each guest at your dinner party. They also have 4-inch cakes, 6-inch cakes, 8-inch cakes. So you could get cakes based on any size that you need to serve. And the prices seem very reasonable for these fancy designed cakes that they have ready to go in the cooler. They also have ice cream. They also have coffee. So if you need a gift and you're running around Edis Chocolate, grab a gift, grab a coffee, grab a snack, and get on with running your errands. This is a cool store. Now at Weird Austin Morning, we love finding great places to find picnic staples where you can go into a shop, grab everything you want for a picnic, cheese, wine, crackers, chocolates, and go hit a park and just enjoy outside. Well, Antonelli's is your go-to stop for your fancy snacking needs. It's hard to explain how unique and special the cheeses are at Antonelli's. You really have to stop in, get a taste, maybe try a fancy cheese here and a fancy cheese there, maybe buy a cheese for a special recipe that you're making. Stopping at Antonelli's is definitely a great date night idea because you can come in, pick out some unique things together, and then go home and cook together. Antonelli's is such a unique staple to the Hyde Park neighborhood. So cute with such a variety of different things you might need for many, many recipes. Kendall and John Antonelli own Antonelli's Cheese Shop, and we think they've done an amazing job. Such a unique neighborhood business. Now, if you're looking for iced coffee boba tea shop, this is it. Milk and Tea on Airport Boulevard. Has a drive-thru, has a lot of parking, has a big store, has a big inside to sit and enjoy your coffee and tea. And it's very gorgeous. It is Instagrammable. It is such a cute place to take your photo. If you're looking for an aesthetic place to drink some bubble tea and have some iced coffee, Milk and Tea is it. Now, we were in the area of Cranky Grannies. We saw a lot of influencers talking about Cranky Grannies on YouTube, so we thought, hey, we're in the area. Let's go grab a Cranky Grannies and see what these sweet rolls are like. Now, these aren't just normal cinnamon rolls. They have so many different options. They have normal cinnamon rolls, they have cinnamon rolls with sweet potato in them, and banana, and many different fruits and chocolates. This store was bright and cute. This business owner did a great job making her first sweet cinnamon roll store. This shop is so impressive. Now, I've heard the rumors that HEB has a barbecue restaurant inside a few HEBs around town in Austin. And we hadn't seen one yet. However, we finally found one and decided to take a look. It is a real restaurant, y'all. It has a ton of tables. It has all your drink fixins that you might want when you go for some barbecue. And they have all the barbecue restaurant things you might want. And it's also really convenient if you're ordering big for parties. Or you can just come in and grab lunch for yourself. They have baked potatoes and mac and cheese and barbecue sandwiches and full barbecue plates and a bunch of different sides. So we had a pretty good time checking out the True Texas BBQ restaurant inside HEB.